Hi, so in this video, I'm going to tell you how I built a six-figure online business starting from $0, zero experience in marketing, just pure determination and probably a bit of desperation too. So let's get right into it. Hi, so if you're new here, my name's Alex and I'm going to be documenting my journey from $0 all the way to $1 million online. So hit that subscribe button if maybe you want to follow along with me. You might not make $1 million, you might only make a fraction, but you're guaranteed to make money if you follow along. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is just giving you an overview of the business where I've got to so far. So right now I'm just about to hit $250,000 online, and I'm not just saying this to show off or to push a course or any affiliate product. I just want to show you that this is possible even if you're starting from nothing. So let me just take you back to where I was born, give you a bit of context because I'm not from any privileged background. I was born in the UK in a town called Stevenage, which is pretty shitty town, to be honest. It's not anything special. There's a trading estate there. If anyone's watched The Office in the UK, it reminds me of the opening scene of The Office. It reminds me of Stevenage. It's just grey, boring, nothing going on. It's just kind of like a trading estate. And I think the only thing it had going for it was a KFC and a McDonald's in the town centre. So that's basically where I'm from, and my parents were on benefits. There was always a lot of borrowing and taking things to pawn shops, and I won't get into all that in this video, but I'm not from money at all. My parents didn't even work. In fact, I didn't even go to any of our school trips because we couldn't afford it. The first time I went abroad was when I was 18, when I could afford to go take myself there. So yeah, a bit of a dysfunctional family, alcohol involved and all that, but that's not for this video. But I just wanted to give you a context of where I'm from. So I basically, at school, I got rubbish grades as well. So there's I wasn't really academic at all. I used to love magic, so I used to watch David Blaine copy his tricks and then basically copied his style and went out and became a part-time magician. And that kind of took me through. I had various other jobs, but I was never really satisfied with what I was doing. I actually became a locksmith because through my study in magic, I read a book on Houdini. And Houdini, apparently the way he was able to escape from locks and how he had so much knowledge on locks was that he apprenticed to a locksmith. So I thought maybe that's kind of a safer job than being a part-time magician, you know, because as you'll know, in the entertainment industry, it's the work's not guaranteed. It can be quite tough to make a living. So I became a locksmith. I apprenticed to a locksmith and I set up my own locksmith business. By now I'd moved to Brighton, by the way. So when we were 10 years old, we moved to Brighton, which was a much better place to live than Stevenage. So I thank my parents for that. But yeah, so I had my own little locksmith business in England, and then I met a girl from Spain and we ended up moving to Spain. Now I am cutting a lot of the story out, but I wanted to just give you a bit of background on where I'm from and everything and how I've got to here. So I'm now living full-time in Spain, and I pretty much burnt my boats, as the saying goes. So when I moved to Spain, I didn't really have a way to make a living here, but I knew I wanted to make money online because this was around 2019 when we had the big world event. Don't know if this video will get flagged if I say the C word, but yeah, when that happened, so that was I moved to Spain just before that happened, and then so that was kind of me burning my bridges. I had no way to make money, so I just focused 100% online. Now, like a lot of you starting out, you may have tried different things. So I tried the drop shipping, I tried print on demand, you know, selling t-shirts. I tried affiliate marketing, loads of different affiliate products and things like that. I made a few sales. I remember making my first sale was on ClickBank, which was great. I think I actually made $100 or something on ClickBank just by getting my affiliate link put on someone else's YouTube video. So I remember exactly how I did it. It was Ted's Woodworking. If you're familiar with that, it's an affiliate program on ClickBank. So I took that affiliate link and then I paid a YouTuber who had like a big woodworking channel. I paid them to have my link, my affiliate link in the description, and then I made money that way. But of course, like all things, I thought I'd hit the jackpot. I'd made money online, I'd made profit, but of course that YouTuber clocked on that I was probably making a lot more money, so they just put their own affiliate link on there. So that's the problem with things like that, it's never long term. So what I ended up doing in the end was, after reading and studying a lot of books, you know, as you can see just here, I've started to immerse myself in this world of digital marketing, and I became obsessed with learning. You know, like everyone goes down that rabbit hole of watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, reading books, and everyone kept saying you need to build your own email list, you need to create your own product to have a long-term sustainable business. So what I did was I sat down and I thought, what skills do I have that I can teach someone? And looking back, like I thought, well, I've got magic. I'd been performing magic for a long time, for like 15 years, but that was not something I wanted to teach online, because I thought, you know, a lot of people frown upon that, like giving the secrets away to magic and all that. That was part of the reason, and you know, it was just not something I wanted to do. So I thought locksmithing could be a cool thing to teach. So as you'll know, building your own digital product is the way forward, because you own your own list, you own your own traffic, it's your own product, so you're not giving a huge percentage of it away. So that was what I decided to do. So I created my own online course teaching locksmithing. So not just how to pick locks, but also the business side of it and everything about becoming a locksmith. So because I'd set up my own locksmith business, I thought it would be something that people might want to do. Now, when I looked around on the market, I realized that no one else was doing this, which is not a good thing. You know, if you want to go into a new market, you're pretty much like the first one there. It's not usually a good idea, it's not recommended. But I think this was just at the right timing when online courses were starting to like really boom. The e-learning industry was really starting to boom during that COVID time. Well, use the word now. So what I did, I literally got my girlfriend to come out on the road with me, showing how to do different parts of the locksmithing business, and also done a big business section on how to set up your own locksmith business and all that. So the next problem was to get traffic. So how could I get traffic to this product? So at the time I didn't really have savings to put into this. So like I said, I started from nothing here. So what I thought was I needed to get traffic, and free traffic preferably. So I just started a YouTube channel just like this one. Started with 0 subscribers, and I just started to post, not even daily, more like weekly, just posting helpful videos on how to become a locksmith. And then my next step was to start building an email list, because obviously I read Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets. If you haven't read that, in fact, I've got another copy of it here. If you haven't read this book, that should be your starting point really, because that gave me like the wow moment where I was like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is the structure I need to follow. So it was all about building that know, like, and trust, building an audience. And I didn't even have a big audience, but I started to build an audience online just on YouTube. And then the next step was to build an email list. Now, I know you've probably heard all this before and it sounds boring, like, oh God, you know, isn't there an easy push button way to make money? There isn't, unfortunately. You just have to do this work. And like, there's no other way for me to say this, but you just have to wake up in the morning and produce the content, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what else you've got going on in your life. You just need to publish content on YouTube, because that's going to get you traffic. Now, unless you've got loads of money to throw at your online business, then getting free traffic's the next best way. So that's what I did. I just posted on YouTube, and then the next step was to build the email list. So I created a lead magnet, which was basically just a free ebook that just told people my journey. It didn't really have much instructions to become a locksmith in there. It just, you know, it had my bit of my biography really, and it was like, you know, these are what tools you need, this is the best way to market yourself, things like that. Just a helpful thing. It was 29 pages, the ebook. And then from there, I just started to get people opting in to that lead magnet. So now I was building a little bit of an email list, and I didn't really know what to do with that list. So I heard about funnel hacking. So I went and copied like something else that was working in the market. And funnily enough, it was the woodworking product that I told you about that I'd promoted before, which was the Ted's Woodworking. That was like the closest thing I could find to the locksmith business. So it was kind of like, you know, woodworking and locksmithing. It was the closest thing I could find. So what I did, I just literally didn't copy, but I modeled their sales page. I watched the sales video, I watched the VSL, I wrote down every single word, I transcribed it myself, and then I rewrote that video, and it's still around the video, and I may post it on here one day if anyone's interested. But I rewrote that video for my own product. So I now had a VSL, and for the VSL, I just used like the whiteboard drawings. So I don't know if you've ever seen them. It's just basically, you know, like cartoons to follow along with the VSL, which also had subtitles. So now I have my VSL, kind of modeled the sales page, but obviously made it all about locksmithing. And then I even copied their price. So their price was at $67. I put my price at $67. And then, so when someone opted into the ebook, they were now on the thank you page, going to this page, which was the sales page, which had my VSL, and also in the ebook there was a link that sent them back to that sales page as well. So if they didn't buy then, they would then read the ebook and maybe they'd click through to the sales page. So I remember getting my first sale, which felt amazing because I wasn't expecting it at all. So I'd signed up to Kajabi, and that's where I'd hosted the course. And I remember getting my first sale for $67, and then those sales started to trickle through. And I remember making like $1,000 in 1 month from this. And then what happened with theirs, this is where I pivoted the business, because a lot of people who were signing up were saying, do you teach car locksmithing? Do you teach the auto side of it? So I decided to make an upsell. So once they'd purchased the $67 product, the upsell was a course for $197, which was all about cars. And the take up on this was like crazy. It was like 80% of people, and a lot of people were actually emailing me saying, can they just buy the car course, the auto course? So what I decided to do was flip it on its head and actually sell the upsell as the front end product. So then what happened was, now I was selling a $197 product on the front end, and I just decided to throw the domestic course in with the bundle. Then what I done from there, I realized I was getting sales from that, more sales than before. So I created a webinar that was all about this $197 auto locksmith product. And that's where things really started to take off for me. Some days I was making $1,000 in one day, and I hit like my first 10 grand month, which seems to be like a good milestone for entrepreneurs. And since then I've gone on to I've got like an award from Kajabi, the 6-figure, the 100K badge, now a Kajabi hero. I've also been featured in this book, which is The Secrets of 6-Figure Earners. So if you want to grab a copy of that, there's a whole chapter on me, which tells my story probably a lot better than I have done in this video. But none of this video was for me to just show off and tell you, oh, this is what I've done, look at me. Not at all. And also I'm not pushing a course to you either. I'm not going to say, right, in the link in the description you can, you know, learn more and I'm going to sell you a course. What I want to do is, in the next video, I'm going to give you an overview of how this is done, more visual overview. And then following that, there's going to be a 10-part series. And all I ask for you is, if you're interested in that, just subscribe to the channel. There's going to be no course to buy. There's going to be no affiliate product. You know, if you want to sign up on Kajabi, feel free to just sign up. I'm not even going to promote an affiliate link on there. So my goal really is to build up this channel. And then in the future, when I feel like I've got really something valuable to teach, well, this is valuable, but if I feel like I can really help someone on a bigger level, maybe I'll sell something in the future. But right now, that's not my goal. My aim right now is to help you follow along in true Alex Hormozi style, is to show you how to get to that next step. So maybe in the future, you'll work with me. So that's it. Yeah, it's a bit of a long-winded video, and hopefully this shows you that it is possible. If you're starting from nothing, all you need to do is just like, this is a great starting point. Just grab this book and get that concept in your head. It's very simple, really. There's no need to complicate this business model. It is literally just build that audience, whether that's paid traffic or free traffic. And I recommend free traffic, and I recommend YouTube, because YouTube, you're already building that know, like, and trust. And for me, this is online is all about the know, like, and trust, because you're building a relationship with people. They trust you, they get to know you. Whereas if you're just trying to throw up a sales page and someone just buy from you randomly, very difficult unless you're like a master copywriter. So I recommend that's what you do. It's very simple. Just build the traffic, build an email list, have a product, because if you don't have anything to sell, then, you know, no one can buy from you. If you don't have a buy button, how are you going to make money online? You know, you can promote these affiliate offers and things like that. But really, you want to have an option for someone to buy. Even if you don't have a product now, put up a sales page, put up a page and have a button that says, work with me, and just have a button that's like, I don't know, $100 for a coaching session. That's somewhere to start. You don't even need to build a product for that. Someone can find you, come along, click on that button, you can make $100 and you can just coach them online. So have a buy button, have something, have a way for someone to transfer money to you. Otherwise they can't. No one's gonna like break down your door and deliver you cash. You're gonna have to literally have a buy button somewhere. So that's just like the basic. Create a basic product, have a buy button. Even if your sales page is crap, have a buy button somewhere and start building that traffic and building that email list. And it will work. Trust me, I've been there. I've been trying to like work this stuff out, like hoping that there must be an easier way. There must be a hack. There must be like this traffic source. Maybe if I turn on YouTube ads, if I turn on Facebook ads, maybe I'm gonna make loads of money. But the truth is, you need to have something for sale. So get something for sale, start building traffic and start sending people to it, and then work it out from there. Don't worry about perfection or any of that. So I hope you found this video valuable, and if you do want to follow my journey, like I said, to $1 million online, we are already nearly a quarter of the way there. I think I'm at $220,000 now, but you can catch up with me because I'm going to be releasing that 10-part series on exactly how to do it. So thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.